All right, welcome back, everybody. We are here playing some more hard mode Farthest Frontier. Last stream, last episode um, was pure hell. We had a raider attack kill everybody in the village. I did a soft reset, had fire burn down the whole village, then raiders attacked. I was able to recover from that, and I have been trying to rebuild since then. We got notice that a couple years ago in the game that there is an incoming raider attack that includes battering rams. So I had to build a bunch of lookout towers and build some barracks. So right now I'm really just trying to stock up on gold to hire soldiers is the main thing. I'm really just trying to hunker down and prepare for this incoming attack. I have no idea what to expect, but I'm quite worried, so we'll see. Alright, let's jump back into it. Okay. So, and we established a work camp down here, so we are doing really well in terms of resources. Some powdery mildew on here. Hopefully that's okay. We need to start slowly. And I know we're going to be working on building an arborist as well down here. A lot of our time, I'm going to get some flattening projects going. We're going to need them eventually. Just because some of this is quite... There we go. So we'll just get those running in the background. Okay, we got a traveling trader. Let's fingers crossed we get something good. Food has been a bit of a concern. Actually, before we look at the traveling trader, I'm going to look at our food sources. We're still doing pretty good over here. How's this one doing? This one's not doing as well as the other. Let's see if we can find some other. It's +2. Because these deer are starting to die out. +3. Let's move this other hunter's cabin. Let's move the range over here. That'll be good. And it can utilize that road, so. Alright. Alright, let's see if there's anything good here that we can sell. Nothing particularly good. Eventually I'll need to start stocking up on medicinal roots. I have so much tallow that I need to sell though. Yep, nothing really for us to sell at this moment, so. Alright. Maybe once the other second trader comes in, we can start doing some flipping. In terms of buildings we need to build next, let's see. I'm good on shelters. I think it's still a bit too early for a bakery. I need clay for an arborist. Let's see, I will need... let's take a look at some of our resources around here. So we've got coal over here, iron there, iron, iron, sand. I guess it probably wouldn't be a... I mean, we don't have mining unlocked yet. So we can get clay and we can get sand. At least for our farm, we need clay. I guess we can go and build a clay pit. Let's mark some clay on the map, see where... Ooh, we got clay way out here. And we got clay over here. Ooh. Okay. I think it probably makes sense for us to build the clay. Let's see how much we got here. 10,200. Okay. Let's go and build a clay pit here. And while we're doing this, we're going to extend our roads. As well. We also need to get some rock clearing projects done as well at some point. How are we doing on... We have some herbs. I'll need to buy some herbs at some point so we can start getting some soap. I guess since we're getting clay, we can also get a potter established, which will provide us some income. And we have a bit of wax. So. Work camp is doing awesome. Let's go and turn off the firewood splitter for now. Some of these upgrades, probably just a bit too early for some of these upgrades. You know, at one point we could upgrade the hunter cabin. We need some more gold for that. But we're doing good in terms of getting our gold up. Let's go and turn back on the tannery and the cobbler. Heatwave is going to really hurt our crops. Fortunately, villagers died. Typhoid. Okay. Well, let's see what the second trader has. See if anything good. We can sell some stone. We can buy meat, clay, shoes, wood, meat, crossbows, willow. Okay. Is there anything we can flip on over here? Selling iron. Nope. I don't think there's any flips we can do. Let's sell some stone though. Let's sell like 30 stone. Or 58 stone, that'd be fine. And then buy a little bit of willow. A basket shop eventually would be really good. Get some more efficiency out of the villagers with baskets. Anything else we need to buy? Cheese might not be a bad idea, just to get the people a little bit of cheese. Transfer the rest to town storage. How much crops did I lose? Planted, harvested. Oh, I mean, not bad. 268. Sick workers are though are gonna be a pain. turn the Fletcher back on? No, Fletcher's still quite good. The cobbler and the tannery is mostly just to give us some extra stuff to sell, since we have a bit of a surplus. Building's on fire, that's okay. Raiders are approaching, okay. Alright, this person, we need to turn this off. Okay, let's put out the fire first. Where are my hunters at? Oh, no, we will just turn on our, we'll just turn on our watchtowers and, sound the alarm. Where's our... This hunter...
Work to be done? Of course.
Alright, so far so good. We haven't taken any losses. I think actually one person. Alright. Tower's down. We've lost one person. That's fine. Let's go and rebuild this tower. We did lose one person, but not the end of the world.
Hello?
Are you a hunter? Alright, get back. There we go. Good job. There, nice. So we're successful there. That wasn't the big one yet. I don't even know if I really have enough. Yeah, I really can't afford. Let's turn off the watchtowers. That scared me for a second. Let's turn this watchtower off. Alright, that helps our labor pool. And so the harvest season is almost done too. So that'll give us a little bit of extra labor. And a good stock of gold as well. Do I have the... I don't know how many watchtowers on. Villager born, villager immigrate. Okay, good. That's what I like to see. Right. Let's get some clay just for the first couple months while we have some extra labor here. I want to get some of these rocks cleared out to help give us some room to expand. I have a lot of villagers sick though, which is not... one's bone fracture, 3 typhoid. We're really going to have to make some soap soon. It's hard just because we don't have the herbs we need. So it really just puts us at a disadvantage of having to get lucky and hope that we can export them or import them whenever a trader comes by. I probably should turn on this because I bet sanitation's a problem. And we should at least get some sanitation going. I think we'll be okay temporarily. Recruit. Because I just don't have the income for it to sustain. I'm only getting in 7. I'm going to be at a loss for several months. See, I feel like I should do 2 light infantry if I'm going to have these like watchtowers as well. They'll probably do the raid like the early spring, it really seems like. Let's go ahead and recruit 2 just to see how long it takes. Okay, so it takes, they get that instantly. I wonder if archers would be better. It just says soldiers are needed to deal with more heavily armored attackers and siege rams. But does that mean that I can use... Can I use archers to take out siege rams? Is my main question. Because I'd rather do that because I have a lot of bows and arrows. And that's an instant recruitment time. So I don't have to worry about that. We will see. Could probably slow down the saw pit just a little. Let's keep working on doing these rocks. So that way we can expand up north a bit. Feeling pretty good though. fish last year, 107 fish. Food-wise, I think we seem to be doing not too bad. We had a really good vegetable harvest. Really just need people to not be sick anymore. I think, actually, I wonder if maybe stocking up some more on fletching material and then just hiring a bunch of archers. I wonder if that's the game. Just because I do have a good amount of bows arrows. And I don't have the weapons. So that might be the game, actually. Entertainment, probably not worth it at this point. We got, oh, I need to turn the farm back on. And I'm going to turn the clay pit off. Yeah, we only got a couple. Things are progressing pretty nicely, I think. I think we're overall in a pretty good spot. Let's do some terrain flattening projects as well. There's another trader coming. And a new villager born. Let's see if we get anything good. Okay, beer, grain, bricks, beans. Nope. I can sell some hides though. Ooh, buying some baskets would be very good actually. Can I buy like 15 baskets? Maybe like 20 baskets actually. We've got the gold for it. Buying some tools would be nice. I could reward everyone with some beer. I could buy, well, let's buy like 30 clay. And that will help our crops just a little bit. Fertility is still doing well. I wonder if I could let's go and do another thing of peas. We're just gonna have lots of peas going until we can get some more crops. We are slowly building up our fertility of the ground, which is good. Building up maybe like 2% a year, which is slow but steady. Having a wider time window would be nice. Maybe let's do... Let's start year 2. Some clover. There's another trader coming. Do we have any leftover baskets? Because if the people want the baskets, I can buy the baskets. Yep, let's go and buy some more baskets because those seem to be quite necessary. Oh, I can sell some. Okay, let's buy. Alright, and what does Merchant 2 have? We can buy hides for 9. Merchant 1 says we can sell hides for 7. Shoes, cheese, stone. Nope. Nothing super great. I'm gonna try and sell off some of this stone though before this guy leaves. In a few days. Okay. He's left. Alright. Actually, does he have... He really doesn't have anything I need. I mean, we could buy some... Let's buy 100 gold worth of cheese. Just to kind of pad... our food stores a bit. The storage is almost full. It's not quite full. It's almost full. I wonder, can I... Raw materials... Willow... and wax... Can't put there. I need to put some of this willow to use since I have it. I don't know. Yeah, I think we're fine for now, actually. workers we got? We got. Turn that back on. Send 2 people over there. Start another long-term kind of mining project here. It's gonna take a while, so I'm not really in a rush. It says this building can be upgraded. It says I don't meet the requirements for upgrade, so I'm not quite sure there. Get my next tech in 2 months, or sorry, 9 months. What do we think about getting? Healer's house would be good, but again, I don't have any herbs or medicinal roots, which will be unfortunate. Grain crops. Yeah, market square. Or the mines, actually. The mines might actually be the game. What was I just looking at? The mines, or there's something else I was thinking about. Oh, that's right, I need to turn off the composter. Keep it going for now. I think we're doing well enough on gold where we can afford to keep it going. I wonder if we can afford the spirituality. Bean wilt. It's a pretty good increase in our happiness though. Food's doing quite well. I mean, everything is kind of thriving at this point. I've got 10 iron. So I can either upgrade the wells, or I could upgrade the iron, or the hunter's cabin, which gives me additional item recipes, increased durability. I think because it lets me build traps. Upgrades will give me increased water capacity, water accumulation, desirability, durability. I think we're fine at the moment. Two new villagers born? Alright, so actually we're going to start getting to the point. Maybe we should build another house. We're going to flatten this. Let's go and turn this off as a project. Harvest is done, so let's free up those workers. Honestly, I could actually probably put a house here. Let's turn that back on as a target. It'll be nice once we get whatever it is to make jams and jellies and this and the like. Let's build a road. There. We are nowhere at the point where we, well, we'll get to a point eventually where we can get upgrade on, but I don't think we're quite there yet. Predator attacking where? Oh. Damn bears. Honestly, we should probably look into at some point building some defenses. All of the attacks have come from this way or this way or this way. Last time they did, they ran right up this road. Oh shoot, I need a...
Will do.
There's a bear over there. Where's the hunter at?
Work to be done?
I need you to go kill this bear.
Need something?
Damn it, yeah, we lost one person. It's fine, not ideal, but it's fine. Very proud of this little work camp down here. How do we have an extra basket? Weird. I wonder if maybe it makes sense to... I don't have enough iron yet for... Damn it, we're about to lose another person, aren't we? You're wounded.
Hmm?
Damn. Please. back, dude. We lost 2. That's unfortunate. Probably, how's this rock doing? 102, we're halfway done with this one. And we're starting. I think I want to, I don't think we have it unlocked yet for a farm or a barn. But that would be nice to have now that we have the traders. I would really like to get some chickens. And one just to help increase the fertility of the area. Give them like a big grazing ground, then I can really expand the farm outward. We got a trader coming. We got a tech in 2 months. Can we get... We could get animal husbandry. We're eventually going to need grain crops as well. And mines. So it's just really a matter of what's priority. I know, I mean, some buildings will give us points. Let's see, anything we don't have. A school. I think it's the only thing at this point that will give us tech points. Yeah. Let's see what this trader has. Sell planks, buy tools. We desperately need some tools. Just selling for 53, which is expensive, but let's go and buy. It's an over 250. Is he selling anything else? Any of the stuff we were just talking about? I don't think so. So even if we wanted to, even if we wanted to get chickens and stuff, we just, again, we're up to the luck of a trader having them, so. Maybe it's one of those things where if like, okay, we see it, then we'll pick up the tech point. But otherwise, I could have sworn that temple, yeah. And a soap. I think I'll pick up soap definitely if we can get a trader that gets some herbs. Cleanliness is still at 80. As soon as we get some soap, there's the other trader coming, so we'll see. Because this may coincide perfectly if they're selling chickens. Chickens would be what we would want. I mean, if we don't get chickens, then I'll pick up the mine tech. Okay. They're selling horses. Candles, anything that we can sell. We could sell some. Is there anything that we can flip between them? Candles, flour, brick, beans, grain. Don't think so. Yeah, nope. Nothing good. So we'll just put all the rest of the money in town storage. Labor's low. Let's go and turn off clay pit. Clay's not super necessity. Well, actually, do we have enough for the arborist building? Oh, snap. We should be okay. Yep, perfect. We're gonna go and pick up the mine tech. Ooh, we're about to get a third trader. Oh, snap. And here's raiders coming. Alright. Turn off the Fletcher. Anything that's not... Turn off the priest. Night soil collector. They're coming from the south. I don't know if this is like the big attack. That's what scares me a little bit. They're selling cows. Tallow. Okay, nothing really here. Let's go and turn these back on. Raise the alarm. Because this may be the big one, I just don't know yet. Just to see if this is the big one. No, it doesn't look like it. Oh, y'all are missing literally every shot. Might lose this tower. Okay, perfect. Nope, we fended off the attack. Alright, let's disband this tower, disband this tower. expand this tower. Perfect. Turn the Fletcher back on. Nice oil priest. We'll turn all this back on. Victory.
What is it?
Oh. So they really are going to tease me with this giant raid that they teased me 5 years ago. So, love that. Yeah, I really need to be rotating my crops. Let's do a new crop rotation. No beans, peas, buckwheat, or carrots. Only problem is it's just gonna kill. Can I do? I could do turnips, or I could do stew. Guess we'll do cabbage next year. I might turn off. Well, this harvest season's almost done, so then they can start working. I'll turn off the saw pit for a bit. Oh shoot, we are all out of firewood. Was not paying attention to that. Immigrants. 15. You know what? I gotta play aggressive. So I think. Okay. I'm gonna take them. We need to get some houses built. ASAP. What's the range of the market? Let's go and put a house here and here. We're gonna make these prioritized. Some people are going to want to leave, probably. go and build one more house. Oh, oh, more immigrants? No, I can't take that many. Oh, they're stocking up on stuff. Oh. Let's build one more right there. I'll just help spread people around. Do we have any gaps in our... How's our forager doing? We only have one forager. She does honest, hard work. But we're gonna have to think about food. So I think it's time we build an arborist. Say about right here. Food is going to be a concern actually, so I don't know. Food production. Can I get another person working at the smokehouse? No, just the one. Should we look into having another hunter? Because we got one up here. That's a bit of far away. One over here gets both of these. There. If we need to, we can look into... Yeah, let's go and grab another fisher, I guess. I'd rather have another fishing shack than anything. Okay. So, now that we've got an arborist, we want to get some trees planted. We'll probably start with peaches. And apples. Let's get the fishing over here. Let's spread these other fishing holes out just a little, just so they don't overlap. There we go. I'm gonna turn off the cobbler. We don't need him. I wonder if he's seeking shelter.
Need something?
Let's maybe go on a little expedition. Did I turn the farm off? Okay. Turn the farm back on. See if I can find anything. Salvage. Perfect. Wolfden. I'll probably use the tech point that we get from the salvage on the barn, maybe. No gold in storage. We might need to. Okay, so we need to build up some more storage. Hawthorn. Hawthorn. Any kind of medicinal root would be awesome, but hazelnut? Okay, that's the first time we've seen hazelnut here. So maybe we can get some, it's just going to be exceedingly rare. Sumac. Alright, I'll let you go back. Okay. Let's take a look at the merchant, see what he's got. We could buy a Tome of Knowledge. Huh. We need some more tools. Let's send in 200 gold. Really nice. This crude weapons would be good as well. We really need the tools though. We would really need to like liquidate a lot of our goods. We'd acquire Tome of Knowledge, we got stone. Okay, we got some good stuff. should look into building a vault. I feel like the way everything is constructed, I mean, I can maybe, that's 4. Housing. It's a 3 plot. Build. Unfortunately, with the vault being right there, I also don't have enough iron for it yet anyway, so I don't think it really matters. I should build another storehouse though. Unfortunately, I got this large ass rock in the way. Could I buy, what about a storage depot? Could do a storage depot here. That'll alleviate some pressure off the storehouse. Could really sell some stone. If this merchant has stone, that would be excellent. It would allow me to maybe afford that tome of knowledge. Let's see. Fingers crossed for some stone. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, we are looking super good. They are selling baskets, broderie bricks, paper. They're buying pottery for 20. They're selling it for 12. No, it's a loss. Okay. So yeah, name the game. Oh, heck yeah. One tome of knowledge, please. I will need to build a vault at some point. But I need the iron for that, and I don't think... They're selling iron ore. Or no, they're buying iron ore. You know what, while I'm here, let's buy 3 crude weapons. Let's buy 5 shields. And buy 2 more regular tools. Let's go turn off the Fletcher. Guess we could go and build another hunter as well. How's our... have a harvest soon. Okay, but we did get 2 knowledge points. And after we submit these, we'll probably call that because I think this is a really good spot. I think we definitely want to get... I don't think we're in this spot where we can really... Let's do one to animal husbandry. So... Armory, blacksmith forge. I feel like the healer house is probably the move. Or maybe the market square. I don't know. Yeah, let's do that. And... although we can't afford the healer's house, we will have it. Eventually. Honestly, that's probably the wrong move to take because it's so expensive and we just don't have the income for it. That's probably a wasted tech. Well. Let's work on getting this. Boulder out of the way. And as soon as we get a chicken, we can start working on getting a coop ready. I want to see like at what point do we need to like stop building towards I wonder, so what are some other things that will, soap has a smaller radius it looks like. The charcoal kiln has a larger radius. There's some other ones that, coal. If I put a coal right here, or I guess iron. I guess we can use the kiln as like the baseline. Maybe not build any. So let's like partition off. Actually, that works really well because we can build that right into the. Um, I wonder. I mean, we get the terrain bonus here. If I move this to like right here, we lose that terrain bonus. Which I think is okay. We get the barracks here. I I think we'll be fine if I build a vault here. We'll finish out this year and then we will call it for the session. Two new villagers born. Honestly, we'll probably need to be getting to the point where we might need to look into building another house soon. We have we have 3 spots over here. What is...
Need something?
I'm gonna take you on another expedition. See if we can find either some more salvage or some herbs so we can make some soap. Found hazelnut the one time. Wolfden, nope, 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 get back. Clay. It's all sumac, sumac. So, I mean, it's possible. Excavation site. Hawthorn. More salvage. This salvage will really... Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh shoot. Well, thank you for your sacrifice. We now need a new hunter. Just make sure that these like bears or whatever, just have to be careful. Let's see. Curious to see what we get. Presumably another knowledge point, but they really need to be careful because there's a bear right there. I might have them go the long way. They're seeking shelter. 25, 222. Knowledge tome, planks, weapons. Okay, really, really good. Herbux. Okay. That was well worth the sacrifice. Run away, dude. Run away, run away. Honestly, let's get my hunters. Here. So we can go on a bear hunting expedition. And protect our guys. the bears are hibernating. Alright. I'll allow it. We could probably slow down on the work camp. Some more too. I mean, overall, we're just like in a really good position with resources and whatnot, so. About to get a lot of wealth in here. How are we on? I'm just going to turn off the tannery as well. Recon baskets. And storage, 11. Okay, so we could probably get some baskets made here. Can I build another apiary? We got the one here. One over here could be good. 51% bonus, 52%. Honestly, why not? Ooh. Okay. We have exhausted all of our trees. Okay. Oh, alright, well, that's the start of a new year. So, we still did not get that raider attack, which is good. Honestly, we're in a really awesome position. I'm really excited about where we're going. So, oh, I did have a viewer. Lizzie, you, an hour ago you messaged, hey, sorry. Was not paying attention. But if you did watch, thanks, appreciate it. Go and get this uploaded to YouTube, and we will have a good, see you later.